Okay, I'll move straight to the papers this morning. We're starting with Complete Sports, and the big headline here says Messi prays to stay fit for the Super Eagles, and the junior captain, he wants injury-free 2014. We're also praying for that, so that will play against the very best. And Apala suffers another injury setback, and Gambo Adedeji finally out. Keshi rules home Eagles to out of Chan. They are injured. Rest still in the title race. Talking about Liverpool, and Milandio fights for Dzeko. Bring on United. Okay, we are back to our best form. This is coming from John Terry, and Bosnian players to get $200,000 a week each. Okay, that's good. Ribery Heavens will fall if. Okay, Heavens. Okay, they're trying to sign them up for
the Nigerian game right now, so that's the bonus for them if they can be Nigeria.
I'm not sure they can be Nigeria. Not yet. Uhuru is coming from Asevenga. Move straight to the next one. Okay, Soccer Star is the next paper review. We have Dzeko orders offer 35 million naira each to beat Super Eagles. Iran's boss spies on Eagles, and Iheanacho's father begs over Man City deal. Keshi bars new Eagles, and Eagles condemned to win Chan 2014. And Man U tables £15 million bid for Barclay. The next one you have the next one. That's the last one.
Is the last paper for review, and it's the big one here says Mario. That's according to Jose Mourinho. Why I benched Mikel Obi. Reports came out later that Mikel Obi was actually suffering from flu, and that's why. But it came on in the second half, and he did a very good job as well. So Eagles Pillars in 2-2 draw. That's the preparation for the China Nations Cup next year in South Africa. Fight for shirts. I am not under pressure. That's according to Brownie Day.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of Nigerians don't have a lot of time for Brownie Day, but he still believes.
I think that's the last story coming from Sporting Live. Okay, we'll move on. We'll go straight to the FIFA on the 17th World Cup, where some, Kelechi Iheanacho is already in the news. Clubs fighting over him. His father wants a particular deal. He wants another deal. But that's another story. That's a story for another day. But the good news is they were able to make Nigeria proud, going to UAE and, of course, coming back for the fourth time, winning the World Cup, which is a huge celebration for Nigeria. And, of course, that was how the football year actually ended. After qualifying for the World Cup, qualifying for Chan, winning the Nations Cup, and the final one is the big one, which happens to be the FIFA on the 17th World Cup. Good players discovered. Yahaya, of course, Musa Yahaya, Taiwo Awoni, and Isaac Success. That's the guy that actually, he's a guy after my heart. He wasn't able to play in the finals because he had injury. But I think the combination of Iheanacho and, of course, Isaac Success will always be the best for me. The combination that they had at the FIFA on the 17th World Cup. Yeah,
there's no doubt about it. Another awesome performance for these young boys. For Nigeria, they did very well from the very start of the tournament to the very end. They were just fantastic. Like, there was no stopping them. They were scoring goals at will, and the aftermath is what I'm really interested in.
Right? Goals they scored.
Record, and so good tournament for Nigeria's on the 17 team. But I just want to look at the future for these guys. Even though we're doing the review, I get that. But then the future. Is what I'm really
I think
it's
really
in.
Very bright, but it saddens my heart that Iheanacho will not be part of the Eagles that will be going for African Nations Championship.
But
okay, moving on, let's go straight to African athletics right now. Nigeria winning the African Athletics Championship senior level and, of course, junior level. And, of course, the juniors are going to Mauritius to ensure that they actually came out tops in Ukraine at the world level, and, of course, Mauritius African level coming up top. But the big one was some athletes that were discovered. Divine.
And of
course, some other top athletes that were discovered. But the face of Nigerian athletes this year is actually Blessing Okagbare, and it will definitely not take that from her. To me, if I have to say something, I think of all, not because I'm a lady anyway, but simply because she happens to be the very best we had this year, talking about Nigerian sport. Outside Vincent Yamal, who did not just do the country proud, also for themselves, followed by Blessing Okagbare, where she was able to break the African record that has been there since 1998, set by Glory Alozie, who now she actually nationalized for Portugal after the feat at the World Championship. But right now, Blessing Okagbare was able to do that at the London anniversary game 10.79 seconds.
Yeah, awesome performance for Blessing this year. Without Blessing, Nigeria will be talking another unimpressive outing on the world stage when it comes to athletics. So we have to give much credit to her. She's been very impressive. 2 medals for Nigeria at the competition, which is
the
good.
World Championships, yeah.
Which is
the
good.
First thing happened in Nigeria actually getting 2.
Yeah,
normally we have different athletes, just Innocent and of course Glory, but this time around you have just one athlete getting the 2 medals, and she was just all in all for Nigeria at the World Championship.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good one for Blessing Okagbare. She performed very well, like we expected, because going into that tournament, Nigerians are basically in their hopes on her. Because we knew the other athletes were parading didn't really have what it takes in terms of the times and in terms of what they've been able to achieve all season to do anything spectacular. So thumbs up to Blessing Okagbare as well. As far as I'm concerned, she's the sports man of the year.
Okay, definitely you're picking her. Okay, our federal government also were able to organize the youth games for the very first time. They had the maiden edition in Abuja, and of course you have all 32 states participating. But the unique thing about the youth games is there were no medals presented to the athletes. What they got were actually certificates of participation, and of course you have all the young lads between the ages of 13 to 17, not older than 17. And of course these youth games actually a benchmark where Nigeria can actually have a place where you can go and get young talent for the future. There's about 380 athletes. There's a new athlete that were discovered from that particular tournament, which was really a great one. And also Kano Pillars retaining the league title, which is a good one for them.
Yeah, good one. It was a very tight one the way after because they went down to the wire to the last game of the season, and they did very well, and they deserved it as well.
Okay, and finally, of course, Nigeria participating at the Junior Table Tennis Championship in Morocco for the first time. That's how we'll definitely be closing the show today. And of course, tomorrow is first, right?
Yeah, tomorrow's the first. It's going to be a new year tomorrow, and hopefully we're just hoping for better things for Nigerian sports in 2014.
Yeah, definitely. With all the success we recorded this year, definitely 2014 will be much better for everyone. Thank you so much for staying tuned. See you in 2014.